Usamah, it's wonderful having you here today. I saw you on the panel discussion earlier. Tell me, how do you think this conference this year is different than other conferences in the previous years or other conferences for cybersecurity?
Well, to start with, this is the first time for me to enter this conference. What I heard was amazing in the past. Last year was virtual. The years before were where the people are talking about it's very tremendous, very sophisticated, and they are addressing a very addressable market. And when I came inside, actually, we just touched the top of the iceberg. We didn't even go deep dive. The people, the technology, the specialists, the panelists, the organizers, you could name it. As if I'm having going to a shop where I have all what I want from that shop. It's very amazing, and I'm really delighted and honored to be a part of the participant in this event.
That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Let's talk about cybersecurity now, especially in the MENA region. I mean, in the past few years, if you go back 5 years ago or 6 years ago, cybersecurity was still a topic that a lot of people wouldn't understand. It was foreign to a lot of people. However, today, almost every organization is trying to acquire cybersecurity measures. Massive speed in developing in this area, what does that mean for MENA's digital economy?
It means at multiple levels. I will start to lay out three major points. When the foundation for the cybersecurity started long time ago, but the implementation were different. And during the panel we discussed, and Andrew brought a very excellent point. We only go to cybersecurity after we finish and started to a job 1 year or 2 years from that road. Nowadays, we are teaching our kids before they go to school about the cybersecurity. So when you take that and imagine as you are going to learn them ABC, the multiplication table, and you embed that the cybersecurity are actually awakening part of the brain and adding to the awareness what it's about for the cybersecurity. That's number one. Number two, because of that, definitely people want to sell products and solutions. They would, I will not say claim, but because cybersecurity is not one pill that it will solve all your problem, but they will say we will close, and the more we close, the more we will get to know, because people will get more educated in education and higher in turning down for sophisticated, either in a good or a bad way, but they will have a lot of practice. And the last point, the effect that comes with it. God forbid, COVID doesn't come back again, but the lockdown when it came, how can I secure that Usamah, who is working from the office, now he's the same Usamah is working and connecting to my remote server or having a meeting, or not even my company. How the other customers and partners will trust me to dealing with that. Like they need kind of authentication. So the cybersecurity became a major pillar from that aspect. As a result, as I mentioned in the panel, Saudi Arabia became the second in terms of the cybersecurity global indexes.
Let's talk about awareness. With the increase in demand for cybersecurity measures, we also need an increase of awareness. But as mentioned before on stage, not all forms of awareness are effective. How can a particular initiative to spread awareness in different areas of cybersecurity be more effective and bring the right result within the workforce or within organizations?
It's a very excellent question in terms of I like it because it reminded me one of the doctors at the university. He said, "Iqra, tamam," which means we only need to have a continuation of learning, reading, and writing, and that's where the research comes. And because of that, the cybersecurity, if we take it as a concept from that angle, you will see that if you understand point or subject A and B, then C will come a reveal, D will come. Then the complicity between A, B, C, and D, and the different people, and how you go and to secure something. If it's only embedded in a machine, and end of the day, we will have a human interaction. No matter how smart we are in the advanced, let's say, artificial intelligence, machine learning, all based also on a human. The machine learned that stuff because the human created that material. So it's always going back again and a continuation. So to address your point about the awareness, from my view, if I may say, it's a continuation of process where we address each topic with a solid foundation. So, as I mentioned earlier, the kids are being taking for the cybersecurity from kindergarten or elementary school. Nowadays, if we those will be the future and the brain mindset and the creators for the future brighter in terms of cybersecurity. But again, because of that, they will have tremendous and huge also challenges that when it comes to cybersecurity. It's all about creating the mindset and how to shape it so that it could be adjusted by time and according to the situation that they have.
Hopefully, you will be with us in next year's conference. But what are you looking forward to announcing or seeing in the cybersecurity or in the digital front next year? Since we're talking about cybersecurity, it's all about being ahead of yourself. So you guys are very good at guessing what's happening next. What do you think? What do you see or forecast as an update that might take place in the next 12 months?
It's a very tough question because it touches the people and it touches the product and it touches the industry. So when it comes to the people, I'm seeing the projecting that the awareness and the task force that will come for the cybersecurity field in general or in a specific, because when you go to, for example, digital economy, it's about money, but in a digital format. I used to guard it with my guards. Now I need to guard it with something digital so that I make sure that not got been stolen or missed and during the transition. When I go, for example, the government entities, Ministry of Interior or the Ministry of Justice or Ministry of Health, I'm having all my papers at my phone. How all these kind of stuff that will come will create a tremendous impact in terms of the economy when it comes to accelerating and fastering the process. So imagine that I will finish everything within 10 minutes rather than facing time of doing 3 to 5 days, where I will capitalize on that remaining to do more productive and more enhanced, which means a better quality life when you look at it from that aspect.
That was a very interesting conversation. Thank you, Usamah. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.